This is a Body Armor energy drink, empty bottle, with the wrapper labeling peeled off and disposed of. And I am recycling it to make a dreamsicle. That Body Armor energy drink did not help me to pay for it. And I don't know who owns Body Armor energy drink, but is this how you want your empty bottles to be, recycled? I love Dr. Pepper, but you don't afford to know that I love Dr. Pepper and that I would drink it this way if I don't have another vessel I can make a dreamsicle in. This is my last strawberry milk. I would like to order more from Smith's Supermarket. And I know Body Armor energy drink will not handle any of the harassment for me at Smith's Supermarket, where I have to get Body Armor energy drink, more of it, if I want another bottle after this one. So I'm ready to make another shopping list. I need chopped salads from Smith's Supermarket, avocado summer salad, that's two of them, avocado salad, summer salad kits. Okay, let me start again. Avocado salad kit, avocado salad kit, summer salad kit, green goddess salad kit. It has bacon, but I'll have to throw the bacon out. I need 10 salad kits altogether. And if the expiration dates don't last 10 days, one a day for 10 days, then I need you to go to other supermarkets to look for the salad kits. And if you don't find them, you need to call the police and have yourself put in jail and prison. Because I need the salad kits, because I asked for them and I paid the money for them already. And you can't tell me that you don't have something, but you have the money. Because it's not easy for me to get the money. Do you don't have the stock? You can't just say, I don't have it. I'm sorry, I don't have it. I would give it to you if I had it. I'm sure you would. But you can't be there. It's not about you. Do you know what to do with yourself when it's not about you? You have to move your place in God. You have to be someplace else in God. You have to go to jail so that you can be elsewhere in God. I need 10 boxes of Magnum bars ice cream, chocolate, caramel, maybe 1 or 2 boxes of raspberry, but not more than that. And then I need, cookies and cream Magnum bars. Okay, but I've never had that, so I didn't expect that. So yeah, cookies and cream Magnum bars. And then I also need some chips, something I can put in soup if I don't get the salads. So a box of variety pack Frito-Lays, as big as you can find. I need to make some sandwiches out of peanut butter and jelly. So how about the frozen Smucker's peanut butter and jelly Uncrustables? Something different like rose petal jam in the Smucker's peanut butter and jelly Uncrustables with rose petal jam. Good luck with that. I need 3 cases of 12 cans each sodas. I need 1 of Dr. Pepper Blackberry, another one of Dr. Pepper Cream Soda, and another one of root beer. I need however much strawberry milk I can get from Horizon, individual 8 ounces packed with a straw in a packaging or a box of milk boxes. You know, they look like this. I can use another case of vanilla as well. Still working on the chocolate. I have that. I can use one more, sure. One more case of chocolate. If you're a debt that never improves, you must be being put out of alive. You and your attitude are being launched out of alive further away than if you were in a rocket and you were launched into outer space, like Jeff Bezos. You're being launched out of alive faster and further away than if you were on a rocket. You still need me to make a supermarket list of what I'm going to eat when I'm 48 years old, and you suck so hard. You have no genitals in the threatening. You still think that you're going to give me something better than nothing, and I'm going to cry that I got something I didn't ask for and I got nothing I asked for and needed. Just by handing over a receipt, I could have never ever keyed myself out of a cash register if it was self-checkout and you had somebody standing at the self-checkout to check the receipt to see if you stole anything. From who? That's you, the checker, don't have no genitals. You ain't got no genitals if you're the checker. You don't know that you've been asked to leave and you're just really nice and smiling, have a nice day. Do you actually check somebody's self-checkout receipt and say, have a nice day, like you're a manager, you just hired them and fired them? And they paid their own money to be there. Why don't you tell all the cashiers that they have to bring their own money and put it into the cash register before they start their day? I am none higher than me deceased right here. And when I say I'm sorry that you are yourself, I don't say I'm sorry unless I'm going to die out of my genitals. And that's how I'm not sorry anymore. Yeah, but I don't need your help to get me out of my genitals. That's how when you say I'm sorry that you are yourself, I'm sorry that you're not myself, and you stand around and hold your keys and you're all keyed up. You're not like me. And I do get angry and I don't like you. You're not like me to everyone else who's not like me. You should let it go. Charging the food money to myself because you want me in dementia and you want me under your control. Because you have an organization of strangers with all different names. And when you see somebody for the first time, one of you sees another one of you in a now moment today. You greet each other with like hello and hello. You wave. But when you look at me, you say, that's not higher than me. That's not yours. I'll take that away from you. Goodbye. Nothing is yours to yourself, to myself. Goodbye. And you all say that. Like you don't look at each other in a now moment in today and say hello to somebody who says hello to you. On with the shopping list. Anybody want to buy me anything I need with money that you counted for yourself like it was free? So you can have whatever you ask for, think of what you want. What do you want? Oh, explore what you want. Have you ever explored what you want and exhausted what you want? Because if you explore what you want and obtain itself, you increase the debt and you further what you want on into the future. And you go on wanting and wanting more. Did I answer your question? Good. Who's going to buy me food this week? With money that you were going to spend for yourself on what you want, but instead you're going to say, yep, this is yours to yourself, to God deceased. This is yours to yourself, to myself. And I want to give you more. Then you need to go to jail and you need to see if the jail will do that for you. You know, while you're in there. Can you get anyone in the jail to do anything for you? If you're in public, and let's say you were in the jail, can you get anyone in the jail? Anyone who's holding a cell, or anyone who's in the office of the jail? Can you get them to do anything for you? Anything you say? Can you get them to do anything obedient to what you say? Because you have a lot of nerve to tell me I need to make a shopping list for that. I need to eat something for the next week so that I can think about you and how you don't believe in a word I say. I have a dreamsicle. Get a gun, point it at my chest, and pull the trigger. I have a dreamsicle. So if you need to contact my feeder, you want to tell him to feed me or not to feed me. Well, he's threatening that he's not watching the videos I post on YouTube, but I can always post his personal phone number on YouTube and see if he stops feeding me or if he gives me more. Are you going to send him any information about how you're going to contribute banking to himself for myself, that you're going to give him money to him for me? Give him money for me. Because I work. I don't just work for free. I'm working for myself to cease, and that's no money. You're a blasphemy that I work for myself to cease, and you think that that's not any monetary value to anybody who's not myself. How am I going to get any money for that? I have to work population control of counting you and your problems and counting your money. While you stand there and say, you don't have anything, there's nothing yours to yourself, how do you expect me to work for you? If I'm working for myself to cease here and you wouldn't give me any money, how do you expect me to work anywhere in public for you? Ever. You don't want me to get a job? You want me to get a doctor? You don't want me to get a job or a doctor? You want me to grow up? Yeah. You want me to grow my inches back? I lost about 2 to 3 inches of my height. You want me to grow those back? Grow back 3 inches and get a job, right? Comments. Comment on YouTube. I don't remember exact words, but it was something to the effect of, what is this that I am seeing on YouTube? And some sort of disbelief in its value, content value, not valuable to this viewer. Exclamatory, is that the word? What I mean is, doesn't believe that it needs to see the content to itself. I think it's a hoopiness, yeah. I don't see females leaving comments, but it's Charles Toe YouTube channel, so maybe that's why you hoopiness are leaving comments. But I am not a hoopiness. Is that what you want? You want to see a hoopiness named Charles Toe, and you want to talk to a female? You want me to take care of the problem that Charles Toe is a hoopiness? You want me to take care of that for you? How? You don't give me any food, and I don't have a life without it. So if you send Mitch Hello any money for me to his cell phone number, area code 414, then what you have to do is you have to tell him, this money is for God deceased, for whatever he needs that he cannot get because he is himself God deceased. I'm in mutilated genitals, so it's not really female anymore. So it's God deceased that way. And that's how I don't want to cry about what you did to my female genitals anymore. I want you to tell Mitch Hello that she's not going to cry anymore because she has mutilated genitals. We know that is God deceased, and it's not going to cry anymore about its genitals because they are declared disclosed, mutilated genitals. So now it's eating as God deceased and waiting to ascend. And I want you to give him money to say, if that is not enough for God deceased to get all of the food delivered, that is asked for, and everything more, anything more that you love, that I could have it and I would love it, then have the money and pay the money, because the hostager was not on the level with you and me and Mitch. Hello. That is our way of saying we don't know the cashier attendant personally. We don't know you. Where you need to give somebody leave from the supermarket. You are supposed to fight with them to put them in jail, but I need the food on time. I don't actually have time for you to have a problem with the food getting delivered to here. Well, you are wasting all the years that you don't put cashiers in jail. And you are always off on your time between the time I need the food and the time I receive the food. You're always off on your time. You can't get the cashier into jail and prison on time between the time I have the food selected and the time I receive the food and prepare it and eat it. You don't have the cashier in prison in advance of me needing more food, and I can clear the checkout without having to pay out cash to a cashier, and I'm not a bank teller. Why do you never have that problem solved? For me. Just for me. Well, you might have to move some people around myself, but I know you wouldn't lift a finger to help me, would you? Well, that's why you shouldn't help me, because you need to put people in jail and prison. You need to fight with them, and then if that's for yourself, you need to go in there with them. And then how am I going to get the food? See, you're off on your time. You're always off on your time. You're always behind. You are always in the wrong, and you're always screaming that you're sorry that I am myself. And that is deceased, because my mutilated genitals are mutilated by you, and they are deceased already, and you are still trying to spend that like money, and it's not your money because it's deceased. Why did you even believe in it? Because it's gone now forever, like now already. Yeah. Do you don't want to sin because it's not worth it? What are you going to do now? I don't say that. I lived through the disaster, and I am myself no matter which way it goes for me. If you don't want to be in the disaster, you should be in jail and prison so you don't consume it. You pay out restitution. You have that choice. But I guess we don't see it that way because you sort of don't have the choice. But why are you eating in front of me? Why do you eat food in public? Because that costs money. And whose money is that? Joellen Meyerhoff, now that my genitals are mutilated and disclosed while I am still in them, unfortunately, I am ready to be out of my genitals, but I'm in them for the time being. But I have to disclose that they are mutilated, and I am waiting on exteriorly located forces for myself to be deceased out of the genitals mutilated to be elsewhere. But so I'm here for the time being. Joellen, since my genitals are mutilated already, do you want to be friends again? Because I am in a good spirits right now because my genitals are completely mutilated and deceased, and I am in good spirits. But maybe I would be angry someplace in the afterlife about how you caused a great disaster in the mutilation of my genitals. But right here, I am deceased, and I am willing to be your friend if you want to come around the outside of the fence and you can look at me. Yeah, I would not really open the gate for you unless you ask me to. If you bring me something to eat, I will consider opening the gate for you offered. Yeah, I might offer to open the gate for you if you bring me food. If you cook, I will be interested. Did you cook that for me? Yeah. Well, because would you be angry that you don't want to see me anymore? But why? I don't know of any such explosion that you don't want to see me anymore. What would we talk about if you were here? I don't know, you want to watch me make a video? You want to watch me cook for myself or like heat up something that you bring over? You can watch me, just watch, sit with me. Sit that you want to be with me for a time. And then when it's time to go, I'll just open the door. It's not like get out, but that's me saying I am done. And it's like done at that time. Not really like get out. It's just when God is done. That is, you included, not get out. Yeah. I used to leave Joellen's house just fine when I was in high school. Yeah, when I'm done, I just leave, or when it's time to go, I leave. I have to be back at my house by midnight. So that's like when I leave. I have a curfew. So I leave her house for the curfew. And and now I don't have that problem, but she can be here as a visitor. I can't get to where she is at this time because I don't have full height anymore, but I can see her as a visitor here. Well, how does she feel about me after all she has consumed being away from me for 25 years? Yeah, but I see her picture on the internet. She looks the same. I still recognize her that she looks, about the same. So if Joellen comes here, I assume she will be as happy to see me as if no time had passed at all, that she spent her time very well on herself. Do you know what I mean about how to, because I am just fine with it. I did nothing against myself about Joellen. I can still be her friend. Yeah, as much as if I was still in high school, although I'm not healthy. Yeah. Well, I'm shouted and it's angry about deceased. But I could be a friend over that. I still have some presence of mind to speak to her right now. And if she doesn't come around here because she's just not physically near me, I don't know why, because I can afford it. I am very open-minded about can friend somebody I've known since kindergarten, about age 5. I can afford to see her here as a friend, and I'm 48 years old, and I'm okay with it. So she has 25 years to talk to me about the past 25 years, and I can hear it. Does she have something to say for, I don't know, about 15 minutes about what she's been doing for the past 25 years? And I can just listen and hear it. I will say, as a pretense, I have mutilated genitals, but that's how I can sit here and I can afford to hear that you've been, I don't know, busy and you've been very wealthy for the past 25 years. And tell me how you spent your time, how you loved yourself for 25 years. No. Yes, I am God deceased here. I am waiting for my next Godhead, which will not have genitals, but it is full of light and very deep feeling and sensitive. So, yes, deep feeling. I am waiting for that. The mutilated genitals declaration, meaning, significance. I am not in pain anymore. Not in mental and emotional pain anymore because it's mutilated, deceased.